Hello, future English speakers. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If we haven't met, I'm Swing, your English mama, and your friend. Okay, so I'm Japanese. I speak Japanese. English is my second language, and I started this channel to share my Sing to Speak English method with my song videos. More about that later. Today, I'm going to tell you why I speak English in my videos to explain things to you when I know it's easier on your ears, at least for most of you, if I spoke in Japanese, my native language. And by the way, is my English perfect? Oh, no. Far from it, really. But I know I can make myself understood, and I feel it's good enough. I've made a conscious choice to use English as the main spoken language for my videos, with subtitles in both English and Japanese, as you can see now. And even if you are still a beginner, it's one of the effective ways to learn a language, in my opinion, and from my experience. I'm going to tell you why I believe that, and I hope by the end of this video, you'll see and agree how this approach can help you with your English learning journey. My main goal is to make learning feel as natural, effective, and fun as possible for you. So why all in English? Well, yes, you guessed it right. Because you want to learn English. Simple as that, right? But there's more to it. Let me explain. The second reason is that I know by speaking in English, I can help you build confidence in understanding spoken English like this video. I speak slowly, and I also consciously try to use vocabulary and grammar structures that many of you have likely learned during your first years of English study in school. I know what they're like because I've been there too. In my talks, I try to use the foundations you've already learned. You may not remember them all, but that's fine. You can learn them again. You can learn them with me. I taught English for 15 years in the past, so I also know most of you actually remember quite a lot of the basics you've learned in junior high school. My aim here is to give you English input that you can actually understand and learn from without feeling lost and frustrated. You only really learn how to swim in the water, not on the ground or in a classroom. After learning the basics, the only way to get better at swimming is to start swimming and keep swimming in the water. I use this example because I joined a gym and started swimming 2 years ago. I never learned how to swim properly when I was younger. I could just float and slowly move forward in the water, and that was it. Anyway, I hadn't swum at all for more than 30 years, I think. I can only do breaststroke, by the way. So, when I joined the gym and started swimming again, I needed 15 strokes to finish 25 meters. And I got really tired very quickly too. So I decided to learn the basics of breaststroke instead of just jumping into the water and struggling to get to the other end. Yes, I watched some instruction videos on YouTube. I learned a lot from them. Then I tried to remember what I learned in the water and kept swimming. Now, I can make it to the other end in 10 strokes without getting too tired. And it feels great to know I've been able to improve. The good mixture of knowing the basics and putting them into practice has given me confidence in my new physical exercise routine. I know, of course, it's much easier when something is explained in your language. For grammar learning, I still recommend using books written in Japanese, simply because it's easier and I think more effective that way. But for listening and speaking practice, eventually you should learn to switch from English in Japanese to English in English. It will get easier only if you keep learning. Let's remember that. It doesn't have to be perfect and it doesn't have to be 100% English all of a sudden. As a start, allow yourself space to build confidence by understanding slow and basic English with the help of subtitles. The third reason is about sharing the experience of learning English in English. The best way to get comfortable with a language is to be surrounded by it. It's called immersion. You may have heard of the immersion method in learning English or any language for that matter. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, of course, but by understanding the basic English in English, your brain starts making connections more directly. You'll begin to think in English more naturally over time. So, it's not about me speaking English. It's about you putting yourself into the world of English. And the English and the Japanese subtitles are helpful too. Obviously, you can understand the meaning perfectly with the Japanese subtitles. The English subtitles help you connect the sounds you hear with the written words more easily. YouTube closed captions are good too, but note that they are a bit confusing to follow and very often show the wrong words, unfortunately. So here's the way to make the best of this type of video. There are 3 steps that I recommend. First, watch the video and understand it all with the Japanese subtitles. If you are a beginner, don't try to just listen to the English audio. Focus on understanding the meaning first. Then watch it again, this time following the English subtitles as you listen to the audio. Finally, watch it without seeing the subtitles. You may still not hear 100% clearly. Don't aim for perfection. Aim to get better and you'll feel good about it. That's what's important here. Allow yourself to be happy with small progress. Then carry on. If you have time, maybe the next day or later, watch it again and read aloud the English subtitles. This practice will help your mouth and lips get used to producing English sounds and pronunciations. And remember, in language learning, repetition is king. What? You're busy, of course. You don't have the time to repeatedly watch the same 10 to 15-minute talk. Okay, I get it. We are all busy with our lives. We need to work, we need to eat, we need to take care of our skin, etc., etc. Well, good news is that my song videos on this channel are much shorter. They are all about 3 minutes. Just 3 minutes. And they are easier to follow because they are songs. You can listen and sing along. So I hope you'll give that a try. Links to the playlists and the video on how to use them are in the description down below. Was that cheeky maybe? Should I cut it? Let's leave it. Now, there's one more reason why I speak English to you. I really strongly believe in my Sing to Speak English method, which I just told you about. So, I want this channel to be available to anyone who wants to learn how to speak English, regardless of where you are and what language you speak. English really is a global language, and therefore it's learned globally too. There are millions, maybe billions of people all over the world learning it, just like you, and there are so many educators teaching it in English. By getting comfortable learning in English, you're not just learning a language alone. You are already stepping into this huge international community. Oh, by the way, let me know about your English journey in the comments. How are you learning it? What's your favorite method? It will make me very happy to hear from you. Lastly, and it's not really a reason why I stick with speaking English in my videos, but have you realized that when you talk about international communication, other fellow Japanese people are also included? It's not just you with everyone else who are non-Japanese speakers. As you continue your English learning journey, you'll encounter situations where you might want to or need to speak English in a group that includes other Japanese people, perhaps with friends. I know it can feel a bit strange at first, but embrace the strangeness when that happens. You will and you should get used to it. I hope seeing someone like me helps normalize the idea that yes, Japanese people speak English, sometimes even to each other too. And that's perfectly fine. You may feel the other Japanese person or people speak better English than you, but don't let that get in the way of communication. It's not a competition. It's about understanding each other. Remember that when you are talking, the listeners are wanting to hear what you want to say. Let your words come out of your mouth. Your grammar may not be perfect yet, but your English communication skill right there, it's much better than making no mistakes by not speaking out, right? Well, I hope now you see why I want to communicate with you who want to learn English in English. I also hope you try to give my Sing to Speak English method a try. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to this channel and unsubscribe when you've learned to speak English fluently. Make it your goal to unsubscribe from this channel. I hope you will learn with me and eventually graduate from this channel when you've reached the destination in your English learning journey. Leave me alone and let me be singing all my songs alone. I'm Swing Your English Mama. Have a lovely day or evening and see you in my next video. Keep learning. Get up, get over it and get going. Get up, get over it and get moving. Okay, simple as that. means it's very easy to understand or there's nothing more to explain. People use it when they want to show that something is clear, easy, and has no complicated reason. I'm leaving because I'm tired. Simple as that. Embrace. I would say this is one of my favorite English words. It has a gentle, welcoming feeling to it. It's not too heavy or dramatic. Instead, it feels warm and charming. To embrace something means to accept it openly and willingly. Whether it's a person, a new idea, a challenge, or even yourself. It's a word you can use in many situations, and it always carries a sense of kindness, courage, and emotional strength. Embrace change, accept something new even if it's hard. Embrace yourself, accept and love who you are. Embrace the moment, live fully in the now. Embrace a challenge, face it with courage. It never feels too forceful or too light. It hits that sweet spot. Leave me alone. I think many of you don't need a translation. You already know what it means. But is that all there is to it? Let's look at variations of this phrase. Don't leave me alone. Leave him alone. Leave her alone. Leave them alone. Leave it there. I know it sometimes feels a bit strange changing pronouns in phrases you memorized with me. Like leave me alone can become leave him alone. Excuse me is another great example, I think. If you're with friends and need to get past someone on the train, for instance, you'd say excuse us. Excuse us. Excuse us. Practicing these different versions is a really good idea. Get up, get over it and get going. Get up, get over it and get moving. Get up, get over it and get going. Get up, get going. Finish.